late, so I didn't know where you were, so I thought I should help out.
Trying to figure out a couple of things.
Why do we do Matovu?
Why not?
Haven't done it in a while.
Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Gloria Cantor, Bill Wiseman, and Alice Wiseman. Good morning, everyone. Let's start with Matovu. I like the words. Sometimes we sing Hine Matov, how nice it is, or Matovu, how good it is. There are great things. It's a great thing to start every morning by saying those words. How great it is to be alive, to have another day, to keep moving forward. Page 4. Matovu. Matovu. O Alecha Yaakov. Mishenotecha Israel, Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishenotecha Israel, Bani verov chasdecha, Avo veitecha, estacha velecha al kochecha, beiratecha. Everybody.
Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel, Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel.
Adonai ahavti meon beitecha umekom mishkan kevodecha mishkan kevodecha vani eshtachave ve'echra Evrecha lifnei Adonai Osim
Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel, Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel.
Vani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chasdecha Elohim berov chasdecha Haneni be'emet ishecha
Matovu, Matovu, O Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Israel, Matovu, Matovu, Mishkenotecha Yisrael.
Mishkenotecha Israel. Good morning, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for inviting us into your homes. It's great to have the opportunity to lead your prayers and to celebrate this Shabbat together. And it is great to feel that we are connected. And we want to let you know that each one of you is special for us. You see, this is something interesting, because I look at my computer, and in the bottom of my screen, I have a number. It's telling me how many people we have.
I was talking about this last night, actually, the counter.
the internet.
Yeah, the
But
counter.
then up, we have the names.
Yeah.
So it's not just numbers. We love to know the names of the people who are connected, right? It's like this week's Parsha that is repeating so many times the same paragraph just to mention the names of the people who were bringing the offering. So numbers, I guess, for some things are important, but even more important is to know that we have people in the other side of the screen, and people have names, and each one of you is special to us. Each one of you is unique. So we want to welcome all of you. We have Terry from New York, Marvin Polanski, Alina, Igor, Fanny, Judy. Let me see. What do you say, Judy? Neil would like an aliyah to honor his sister Sheila Streifler 90th birthday. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can remember that later. Will you remember, Matthew?
Sure.
Let's see. Okay. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Yerach. Leon Pinkovich. Terry Kushner. Alan. Shabbat Shalom. Evelyn Hecht. Shabbat Shalom from the lake. Good for you. Michelle. Would like an aliyah also. It's a Father's First Your Site, okay? If you can actually remind us closer to the Torah service, because people keep sending messages and this will disappear with the rest of the chat. But yes, of course. Hi, Terry Cherniak, Stephen Cantor, Debbie Pollack, Karina Isbitsky.
We've got only 2 aliyot open, so we'll give them right now.
Okay, so
We'll give them to, was it Neil Chirac? Was that right?
hi,
And
Ronen.
Michelle Aziza. We'll give them right now.
Okay,
We'll give them right now.
and Gail Cantor, Shabbat Shalom. Okay, again, welcome all. Let's begin with our service. As I mentioned at the beginning, we have to find a way to say, despite everything that is going on around the world, we have to find a way to say, I'm blessed. How do we do that? We count our blessing. We purposely search inside our lives, and we find all those highlights, all those wonderful things that we have. So, on page 5, I would like to invite you all to rise for the Birkot HaShachar. Let's do it together. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan la'asek v'nelev k'mayom v'layla. Baruch atah
Amen.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani betzalmo.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorihi.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Israel.
Amen.
Together.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, בי שנתת בי טהורה היא, טהורה היא.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, פוקח עברים.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, מלביש ערומים.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, מתיר אסורים.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, זוקף כפופים.
אמן.
אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, נשמה,
שנתת בי, שנתת בי טהורה היא, טהורה היא.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, רוקע הארץ על המים.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה לי כל צורכי.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, המחי מצעדי גבר.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, עוזר ישראל בגבורה.
אמן. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, נשמה, שנתת בי, שנתת בי טהורה היא, טהורה היא.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, עוזר ישראל בתפארה.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, הנותן ליעב כוח.
אמן.
Together.
אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, נשמה, שנתת בי, שנתת בי טהורה היא, טהורה היא.
You may be seated. We have a very good question here from Terry. She said, what PDF are we in? Thank you, Yera, for answering. But this is a reminder that if you want to follow along with the service, you have to go to our website, www.szwinnipeg.ca, and for this particular service, to download the PDF containing the Shabbat and festival prayers. You will see there the description on the PDF file. You download the file, and then you can be a participator, not just an spectator. And this is something very important. We always encourage you to participate with us. And if you stay connected, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that during the sermon. How important it is to be a participator, not just an spectator, or something like that.
Good. Sounds
tuned.
exciting.
Stay
I
tuned.
like it. I like it. This
Stay tuned.
Parsha's got a lot of stuff. Longest Parsha in the full Kriya, longest Parsha in the Torah.
Yeah, I know.
In the full Kriya.
But it's kind of, it's a trade-off, right?
It's
Because
true.
it's long,
But there's
so
a
much repetition
huge
that
chunk of it that you could, if you learn one bit, you've learned the whole thing.
I was
It's a
saying it
memorization.
on my Torah L'chaim class. that-
I watched the end of your Torah L'chaim class.
But if you are a bar
It's very good.
mitzvah and you get this one, you're the luckiest guy because you read for 15 minutes in a row.
And it
Everybody
looks
will be impressed.
so impressive, yeah.
Then all you have to learn is 12 names.
Yeah. There's a part of Nasso where they bring gifts to dedicate the new Mishkan, and every tribe goes a different day, and every day they bring exactly the same gift. So all that changes is the name of the tribe and the name of the chieftain of the tribe, but it's exactly the same over and over and over. That's the reading for Hanukkah. It's the same reading for Hanukkah. But there are other parts. It's not just that, but it is the longest. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to your little drush.
And I saw your video. You were talking about Birkat Kohanim.
which is not in this year's reading, but it's in the Parsha.
But I'm going to talk about that too, but of a different part of Birkat Kohanim.
Great.
The
Good.
verse introducing.
Ah.
It is a word that it changes completely the way we look at Birkat Kohanim.
All right.
You will
There we go.
see. So don't
You better deliver on all these promises.
take it up during my sermon today.
For a change.
Baruch Shamara, actually. Page 7, you have to stand again. Sorry, Bonnie. Page 7. Baruch Shamar ve'aya olam. Baruch Hu. Baruch Ose Bereshit. Baruch Omer ve'ose. Baruch Ozer u'mekayem. Baruch merachem al haaretz. Baruch merachem al haberiot. Baruch meshalem sachar tov lire'av. Baruch ha'ay la'ad. Vekayam la'anetzach. Baruch modeh u'matzil. Baruch Shemo. Lai 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 la 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 Now you may be seated. Let me take a minute to see who is around. Hi, welcome Gail Cantor, David Wilder, Ariel Lee, John, French last name, Bobien. Thank you, Bonnie. Janice Richmond Eisenstadt, welcome. Sarah Aronson, Shabbat Shalom to you too. Elliot Olin, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome all. It's great to have you there. Let's continue praising the name of God. Page 8, top of the page. Hallelujah Adonai min hashamayim. Hallelujah Amromi. Hallelujah Malachab. Hallelujah Kol Tzepah. Hallelujah. 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 Shemesh ve'yareya. Hallelujah. Kokoch ve'or. Hallelujah. Shemei hashamayim ve'amayim asher me'al hashamayim.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hallelujah, kol malachad. Hallelujah, kol tzepah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Please rise as we turn to page 46 for the mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
וילמד יברך אלותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי יכון וביום יכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה תמידם בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום עם רומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו Amen. You
Amen.
may be seated. We return to page 10. Hello, Johan Saif and family. Hi, Rina. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom to you. Page 10, Shochenad Marom. Shochenad Marom, Bekadosh Shemo.
Shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo.
Befi Yesharim Titalal, V'divrei Tzadikim Titba'arach, Uvilshon Chasidim Titromam, Uvekerev Kedoshim Titkadash. Bottom of the page, Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal ve'yitgadash Shemei Abba
Amen.
Be'alma diberach hirute Ve'yamlich malchute
Malchute.
Bechayechon uvyomechon Uvechaye dechol bet Yisrael Bagala uvizman karim
Ve'imeru amen. Yehi shmerabah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei amaya yitbarach.
Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'itromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yitadar ve'yitale ve'italal shemeh kudesha
Berichu le'ela
min kol birchata ve'shirata Ushvechata ve'nechemata da amiram ve'alma ve'imeru ve'imeru
ve'imeru ve'imeru
ve'imeru ve'imeru ve'imeru. Amen.
Amen.
Please rise as we continue on page 12. Blessing the name of God, the source of all blessings. Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Avorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah
Adonai
Eloheinu
Melech Haolam
Yotzer Or Uvorech Hoshech Oseh Shalom Uvorech Hakol. You may be seated as we continue on page 13, second paragraph. Enlighten our eyes in your Torah, O God. Ve'er Einenu, page 13. Ve'er Einenu V'toratecha V'toratecha V'dabek libeinu V'mitzvotecha V'mitzvotecha. Sing it with me.
Ha'enenu
V'toratecha
בתורתך, בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו.
במצוותיך,
במצוותיך, במצוותיך.
ויחד לבבנו לאהבה ולידע את שמך ולא נבוש לעולם ועד ולא נבוש לעולם לעולם ועד כי בשם
קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו
נגינה ונשמחה בישועתך
והאר עינינו
בתורתך
בתורתך בתורתך ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך במצוותיך. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. page 14, שמע ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. page 15. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Please continue silently, bottom of page 15, whole page 16 and top of page 17. Adonai Elohim Emet. Page 17. Let's remember together that doesn't matter how big the obstacle is in front of you. We have a beautiful teaching in the Torah. The secret is to keep moving forward. just like as the Israelites did in front of the Red Sea. It was like an impossible wall in front of them, but they kept marching forward and then made it to the other side, and they celebrated with these words. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Mika mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilo osefele.
Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Mika mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele.
Shira chadasha, shivechu geulim leshimcha,
Asfat hayam yachad kulam, Hodu ve'imlichu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Mika mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele.
Please rise.
Zur Israel, kuma be'ezrat Israel, uvtechinu mecha Yehuda ve'Israel,
Go aleinu
Adonai tzvaot shemo kedosh Israel. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Mika mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele.
Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Israel. Please remain standing. We're going to continue with the Amida in a minute. We welcome. Oh, Thelma Suarez is already connected. It's a good sign.
Thelma's doing the Haftarah today for
you
Nasso.
spoiled
Sorry?
You spoiled the surprise.
I mentioned it last night. It wasn't a surprise. I didn't think it was a surprise.
Yehuda Cherny. What about that? Hi, Yehuda. Welcome. Jackie Wasserman, Lauren Weiss, and Paulette Weiss. Welcome. Let's continue now with our Amida. My mom is also watching.
Hola, Mami.
Hola, Mami. The Amida, page 18.
She's not my mom, but that's what you always say, so in case you forgot.
Okay. Let's try to be serious for a minute.
Yes.
It's an important part of the service.
I don't know how serious. Didn't you see that study that they found cannabis residue at the temple site from 2,700 years ago in Israel?
They found what, sorry?
Cannabis residue. Did you not read the article? Did you see that article?
No, I thought it was fake news.
And from the Times of Israel, it was very interesting. They found cannabis. You talk about being serious, but they found cannabis residue that they had used with animal dung to burn it from and they dated it 2,700 years ago.
Well, but
Crazy.
there are things in the Bible that they were burning things and they were going crazy, right?
Yeah.
It used to be one of the techniques for prophets. Well, maybe we should run a class one day about that.
I'm just saying, if anyone says we're not being serious enough.
What used to be the school of prophets that they used to have like a place
Yeah, sure.
where they supposedly teach you how to be a prophet, but it looks like that what used to happen in those schools.
Anyway, that's a real story that came out this past week. If anyone didn't see the article about
So you're sure it's not fake news?
Positive, two sources, double sources.
You're sure it's not cross-contamination from the archaeologists?
Archaeologists don't have that kind of sense of humor. I don't think they're very serious, digging up bones thousands of years ago. They don't have time to joke around.
Okay, so let's take an archaeologist
Approach.
approach to prepare ourselves for the Amidah, because this is the moment where we have to somehow find a way to connect with our Creator. I know sometimes we joke, sometimes we sing, we read things in between, and it's all good because it uplifts our spirit, it connects to each other, but this is the moment where we have to find a way to connect to our Creator, to have some kind of awareness of the presence of God. This is what the Amida is. It replaces the sacrifices that we used to have at the temple thousands of years ago, and we have to find a way. So I understand for some people the words printed on the Siddur are great for that. They're great. We connect with previous generation. We know that they used to pray the way we do, and there is a beautiful way to connect with God that way. But if that's not your case, please feel free to use your own words of prayer, because we have to find a way to be aware of the presence of God, either through the words printed or through our own words of prayer. But let's start singing together the first three blessings, and after that, we will have a time to continue silently with our own words. Page 18, let's do it together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, וקיים עדים אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מקיים מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע. page 20, ונאמנת לי החיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום,
ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול עד וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנסים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ממקומך מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו כמחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון וקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים. והננו דרנה מלכותך כדבר אמור ושני יוזך על ידי דוד משיח צדקך.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון,
לדור ודור, הללויה. page 22, לדור ודור. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך הוא, ברוך שמו.
האל, Please continue silently. Love this. Hi, Jay Legoff. Terry said, yeah, she wants the class about the prophets and the things and the burning of the temple. And
Well, that was your idea, so you can.
then Yera.
I'll let you start with that one.
Yerach echoes and said, class, please.
Jeez.
But you know, that's actually, I remember many years ago, Rabbi Green taught about that during a tikkun, late at night.
Cannabis, marijuana.
In general, and they use the drugs
Psychedelics?
services and things because he still remembers the time with Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi
Sure.
that he used to encourage his students to try psychedelic drugs to enhance the experience of God. But that was the beginnings of. Eventually, he changed his position on the topic. But he was also arguing that there are precedents of that, and it's exactly what I guess now archaeology is proving, right? So maybe we should take
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
maybe we should take our yeah. So no, but I said seriously, we should take maybe our emeritus out of hibernation to teach that class online.
Again, I'm going to let you set that whole thing up. You said it. You're kind of What's the
I'm probably the least qualified to talk about that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Anyway, I can research, I guess, just theoretically.
Well, you did the whiskey class, so it's just kind of.
Yeah, the whiskey class, because I'm an expert on the field. I can talk with authority about it. Right?
Yep.
I know the difference between a 12 years old whiskey and a 25 years old whiskey.
Very good.
No, like $400. Or more. Depends what you get. Okay. Comment. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Jerome. Yeah, the Ketoret. Maybe. And then Terry said, Puff the Magic Dragon. Hi, Marie. And Thelma says, thanks for the laughs. We can't control ourselves sometimes. Page 32, the Kaddish Shalem.
Amen.
בעלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי ויקרא בקרוב בית ישראל, בגל הזמן קריב וימרו.
Amen.
יש
שמי רבה מבורך, להלמו ימי המיה יתברך.
יתברך משתבח ויתברך מתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל על שם קודשה.
בריחו.
היי, למה כל כתב ושידתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה נמירם בלמה וימרו.
Amen.
יתקבל צלות הנובדאון, דכל ישראל קודם ובון דבשמיה וימרו.
Amen.
יש למראה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ולכל ישראל וימרו.
Amen.
עושה שלום ממרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו. Amen. Okay, time for the Torah service. Please rise as we are going to open the ark to take the Torah out. So remember, every time we open the ark, the tradition is to stand, not just when we read the Torah, but in general. That's a rule. That's a synagogue etiquette. Thank you. Page 33. ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה
ישראל
בקדושתו. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
אחד אלוהינו, כאדון לאדוננו, כאדון שמו.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
גדלו לאדוני איתי, ונרוממה שמו יחדיו. לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח והאות. כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כל בשמיים ובארץ, כאדוני הממלכה, והמתנשא לכו כל לראש. רוממו,
Romemu,
רוממו,
Romemu,
אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו,
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 לאדון רגליו קדוש הוא. רוממו,
Romemu,
רוממו,
Romemu,
אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו,
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 להר קודשו. כי קדוש, כי קדוש, אדוני אלוהינו. You may be seated.
Yeshakoach, Rabbi.
Yashikoyak, Rabbi.
Very, very nice job through Shacharit with the leading of the tefillot and the commentary and getting us ready for your Devar later. That's going to be great.
Take it away.
We're excited now to move to the next part of our service, which is the Torah reading. It's part of our Torah service, as we alluded to earlier. The Parsha today is Nasso, second Parsha in the book of Bamidbar, the fourth book in the Torah, which is the book of Numbers. Last week we had a little pause as we celebrated Shavuot together, but now we're back to our regularly scheduled Torah programming, so to speak. And if you have the Etz Chaim Chumash, which is available on our website, szwinnipeg.ca, you can follow along with us on page 791. If you're using a different Chumash, here you go. Book of Numbers, chapter 4, verses 21 through 24. That's our first of 7 aliyot from the scroll of the Torah, Rishon, verses 21 through 24 at the end of chapter 4. We'll be reading the rest of chapter 4 today and a little bit of the beginning of chapter 5. I'll be honest with you, Nasso, we talked about this, longest parsha. It has a lot going on in it in the full version. Some of the highlights, one of the greatest selections of anything you'll find in the Torah, the Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessing, Yevarechecha Adonai v'Yishmerecha, is in here. So are laws of the Nazir, the Nazarite, a very bizarre ritual involving the Sotah, a woman who is suspected of cheating on her husband, and a humiliating procedure she has to go through for the Kohen to find out if she's in fact cheating on him or not. Unfortunately, none of those things is covered in the first year of the triennial cycle. What we have instead is kind of continuing from what was in last or 2 weeks ago's Parsha, Bamidbar, Numbers, which is all about numbers, taking a census of all of Bnei Israel, and then taking a census of the Levi'im, the Levites. There are two censuses of the Levi'im. The first one, which is covered in the last Parsha, is all of the Levi'im from age 1 month up. Basically the total of all of the Levi'im that they've got. But now we're catching kind of the end of a second census where only the Levi'im between the ages of 30 and 50 are counted. And this is to find out because between 30 and 50, these are the worker Levi'im who can transport the different pieces of the Mishkan through the wilderness. Younger than 30, not old enough, not strong enough. Older than 50, a little too old, starting to get weak and focusing their attention more on service and wisdom and less on physical brutality and strength. So this is the second Leviim census, and that's where we're picking it up in the middle. Remember, Levi was one of the sons of Jacob, a name for the tribe. Very interesting, right? Because the Leviim don't get their own land. That's where the Kohanim are from within the Leviim, right? Moshe's family, but more specifically his brother Aharon and Aharon's sons. Those are the Kohanim. They're from within the Leviim. And then the rest of the Leviim fall into three clans, because Levi, the original Levi, had three sons: Kehat, Merari, and Gershon. And so we're going to see those names referenced as we talk about the three clans, because all the Leviim fall into either one of those three categories: Kehat, Merari, or Gershon. We don't catch the Kehati group, the Kehat group. They are the ones who are transporting the holiest parts of the Mishkan. Of course, the interesting thing is they're not actually allowed to touch these parts of the Mishkan, so the Kohanim have to wrap them up in cloths first, things like the Ark, and then the members of the Kehat clan and the Levi will transport them through the Mishkan, through the wilderness, excuse me. So we're going to read a little bit about that, and we'll get a few little tidbits by the end of today's Torah reading. So Bonnie Robinson's going to start us off. Hopefully by now you've got the page. It's 791 in the Etz Chaim, Numbers chapter 4, verses 21 through 24. So who do we have first? Is it Michelle Aziza? Is he our first Aliyah?
Sure. Michelle Aziza is Mimon ben Ephraim.
Mm-hmm.
He's remembering his father and his first yahrzeit.
Michelle Aziza is going to accept our first honorary honor, and he is commemorating the first yahrzeit of his father. V'yazor v'yashia l'chol ha'chosim bo v'nomar amen. Hakol avogodel Eloheinu tnu chavol Torah yamod. Mimon ben Ephraim. Maimon ben Ephraim. Maimon ben Ephraim l'aliyah rishona. Baruch shenatan tramo Yisrael b'kedushato. Ve'atem madvikim b'Adonai Elohechem. Chaim kochem hayom. Baruch et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Varach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor. Nasso et Rosh. B'nei Gershon Gamhem. Leveit avotam lemishpechotam mi ben 30 shana v'mala ad ben 50 shana tivkodotam kol haba litzvot tzava la'avod avodah be'ohel moed zot avodat mishpechot hagershuni la'avod u'masa.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tocheinu. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
We'll move on in just a moment. First, a Yasher Koach to Michelle Aziza, our first honorary honoree to the Torah, commemorating his father's first yahrzeit. Second Aliyah, Sheni, is page 791, chapter 4, verses 25 through 28. A little bit more on the Gershonite or Gershoni clan of the Leviim and how they're transporting the 4 layers of the tent curtains, supervised by one of Aharon's sons, Itamar. Just want to mention the name of this parsha, which Bonnie read in the second verse of that reading, Nasso, is from the same verb that we see in another parsha title, Ki Tisa, which also starts off with a census in the wilderness. I mentioned this briefly last night at Kabbalat Shabbat, but it's worth repeating because the verb choice is very interesting. There are lots of Hebrew words for counting: lifkod, lispor, limnot. But here we get Nasso et Rosh. Just like in Ki Tisa, we got Ki Tisa et Rosh. This verb is paired with Rosh. Literally, it means lift up the heads. we know this, we translate this as take a census. But, as often happens when you're going from one language to another, things can get lost in translation. When you say in English, take a census, it doesn't have a lot of meaning. But when you say in Hebrew what literally would be translated as lift up the heads, we talked last night about how the idea here is that when you count people, you reduce them to a number. Rabbi Mas talked about this at the very beginning. Reducing people to a number hits us very hard in Judaism, particularly with knowing about the events of the Holocaust, but even centuries before that, we were always very reluctant to do that. Judaism is very weird about counting, right? We're not supposed to count, we're not supposed to point. It's kind of like a don't count your chickens before they hatch, evil eye, Kenana Hora kind of thing. But though using the verb lift up their heads is sending this message that when you count them, make sure you remind them that their voice counts. Very interesting, the use of this verb nasso. To kick us off, let's keep going. Sheni, second aliyah, again 791, verses 25 through 28. Neil Shirak is asked for this aliyah in honor of his sister's 90th birthday, Sheila Streifler. Did I get that right? And Neil is
Nisan ben Yitzchak.
Yamohod Nisan ben Yitzchak Laliyah Hashniha. Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Borach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. V'naseu et yiriyot hamishkan v'et ohel moed mihichsehu michsei hatachash asher alav milmala ve'et masach petach ohel moed ve'et kalei hechatzer ve'et masach petach shar hechatzer asher al hamishkan ve'al hamizbeach saviv ve'et meitrehem ve'et kol kilei avodatam ve'et kol asher yaseh lahem ve'avadu al pi Aharon uvanav tihyeh kol avodat b'nei hagershuni l'chol masa'am u'l'chol avodatam uvkadtem alehem b'mishmeret et kol masa'am zot avodat mishpechot b'nei hagershuni be'ohel moed umishmartam biyad Itamar ben
Aharon
Aharon
HaKohen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Pardon me. Yasher Koach to Neil Shirak, our second honorary honoree to the Torah. Shlishi, our third aliyah, is next. Page 792, Numbers chapter 4, verses 29 through 33. We see about the third group of the Leviim clans, of the Levite clans. This is the group from Merari. In English, they call them the Merarites. And we'll see what they're up to here, what their responsibilities are.
We'll talk a little bit about that in this sermon.
Oh, good, good. Our honorary third honoree is Morley Rip. Morley this week is commemorating the ortsite of his mother, Rose Rip. Morley, thank you for accepting an aliyah to the Torah. Yamon Moshe ben Yosel Alevi v'Rivka Aliyah hashlishit Baruchu et Adonai hamvorach Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. B'nei Merari lemishpechotam leveit avotam tifkodotam biben shloshim shana v'mala ועד בן 50 שנה תפקדם כל הבא לצבא לעבוד את עבודת אוהל מועד וזאת משמרת מסעם לכל עבודתם באוהל מועד קרשי המשכן ובריחה ועמודיו ואדניו ועמודי החצר סביב ואדניהם ביתדותם ומיתריהם לכל כליהם ולכל עבודתם ובשמות תפקדו את כלי משמרת מסעם זאת עבודת משפחות בני מררי לכל עבודתם באוהל מועד ביד איתמר בן אהרון הכהן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
First, let me say Yasher Koach to Morley Rip, our honorary third honoree this morning, and a Yasher Kochech to Bonnie Robinson. Beautiful, beautiful job with the Torah reading this morning. I know you had a little extra time to work on it with 2 weeks during the weekday, and it was flawless. It was fantastic. So, thank you so much. Bonnie and I are going to trade places here, as I'll be continuing the Torah reading. Going to get myself ready. Put the mic in here. We continue with Rivi'i, our fourth Aliyah. Pamela Brooker is our fourth honorary honoree this morning, and she is marking a very special birthday. So it'll be very nice to call her up, and then afterwards to recite a Misha Berach. The fourth Aliyah is on page 792, chapter 4 in the book of Numbers. This reading will cover verses 34 through 37. Over this Aliyah and the next Aliyah, we see how the tribal leaders, the Nisi'im, the chieftains, sometimes translated, will assist Moshe and Aharon in recording the Levi'im census. It connects this chapter also to the very first chapter of the book where the Nisi'im helped with the census for the entire nation. Let me just get my gloves. Or actually, let me call Pamela first. Tamo tova Moshe utzivia lalia harvit.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai vorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayivkod Moshe ve'Aaron unsiei ha'ida et bnei hakehati lemishpechotam uleveit avotam מבין 30 שנה ומעלה ועד בין 50 שנה כל הבא לצבא לעבודה באוהל מועד. ויהיו פקודיהם למשפחותם 2,750. אלה פקודי משפחות הקהתי, כל העובד באוהל מועד, אשר פקד משה ואהרון על פי אדוני ביד משה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. From all of us to you, Pamela, happy birthday. Misheperach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sar Rivka Rachel v'Leah Hu Yevarech et Tova ban Moshe u'Tzivia She'alta hayom lichvod hamakom v'lichvod haTorah v'lichvod haShabbat Ulhodod al kol hachasadim asher gamala Elohim miyom hivaldad hayom hazeh HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmor ota v'kol mishpachta Vishlach bracha v'tzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadeya im kol Yisrael acheya v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Pamela Brooker, Tova, bat Moshe Utzivia, who has come for an aliyah this morning with reverence for God and respect for the Torah in this Shabbat, grateful to God for the gift of life she has enjoyed until this day. Pamela, may the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be God, continue to bless you with length of years, good health, the pleasures of Torah study, and the profound satisfaction that comes from a life of ma'asim tovim, good deeds. In celebrating this and other birthdays, may your example remind us, people may count the days of their lives, but a person of wisdom makes every day count. Let us all say, Amen. Mazel tov and happy birthday.
Mazel tov, happy birthday.
Simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov. Yehelanu, 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 ulecho Israel. Yehelanu, yehelanu. Ulecho Israel, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Israel, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Israel. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. I like what Thelma have to say about it.
What did she say?
She said, Pamela, you are catching up to the rest of us.
Yom Huledet Sameach, Pamela Brooker. Many happy returns of the day. Our reading continues with Chamishi, our fifth aliyah from the Torah this morning, page 792, still in chapter 4. This one will cover verses 38 through 49. Our honorary honorees, Igor Lachchev, is that how you say it? Lachchev. And Alina Lachchev are celebrating their 19th wedding anniversary. They were coming pretty much every week before we had to close for months with their daughters. And they've been tuning in all of the time. I know they're tuned in right now, so it's great to be able to have our first celebration with their family, a milestone for their family and for our community. So this is so nice, the 19th wedding anniversary. Page 792, again, verses 38 through 49. Yamohod Igor ben Valery v'Svetlana l'aliyah chamishit.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ufkudei b'nei Gershon lemishpechotam uveit avotam מבין 30 שנה ומעלה ועד בין 50 שנה כל הבא לצבא לעבודה באוהל מועד ויהיו פקודיהם למשפחותם לבית אבותם 2,630 אלה פקודי משפחות בני גרשון כל העובד באוהל מועד אשר פקד משה ואהרון על פי אדוני ופקודי משפחות בני מררי למשפחותם לבית אבותם מבין 30 שנה ומעלה ועד בין 50 שנה כל הבא לצבא לעבודה באוהל מועד ויהיו פקודיהם למשפחותם 3,200 Eile Pekudei Mishpechot B'nei Merari Asher Pakad Moshe ve'Aharon Al Pi Adonai B'yad Moshe Kol HaPekudim Asher Pakad Moshe ve'Aharon Unsiei Yisrael Et HaLeviim L'Mishpechotam U'Veit Avotam Mi Ben 30 Shana V'Mala Ve'ad Ben 50 Shana Kol haba lavod avodah masa be'ohel moed vayihiyu fekudehem 8,580 al pi Adonai pakad otam biyad Moshe ish al avodato ve'al masao uvkudav Asher tziva Adonai et Moshe.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah temet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Mazel tov and happy anniversary to Igor and Alina Lachchev. Saying it okay? Misha Beirach Avotenu Avram Yitzhak Yaakov Sarif Garachav Leah Uyevarech et Igor ben Valeri v'Svetlana v'gam et Alina ba'avur sheba'u hayom leodot l'Shem kodsho kol hachesed asher gamal lahem miyom chatunatam umiyam sichat labam ad hayom hazeh HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmerem v'yatzilem mikol tzara v'tzukah v'chol nego machala v'yishlach bracha v'tzacha b'chol maseh yedehem im kol Yisrael achehem v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Igor and Alina, who are here today with gratitude for all the blessings their 19 years of married life together have afforded them. May the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be God, protect you and deliver you. May you continue to enjoy God's blessings in the new song of your years to come, so that you may always live in joy and gladness and in peace and companionship. And let us say, Amen. Hod yishama be'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim. Hod yishama be'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim. Kol sason ve'kol simcha, kol chatan ve'kol kala. Kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala. Again, from all of us here, happy anniversary, Mazel Tov. We are so thrilled that the Lachshev family has found Shered Zedek over the last year and made us part of their home. And we look forward to many, many more celebrations and simchas like this together. Fanny's in Dor Chadash. Alina studies with you. They come regularly. They tune in regularly. They've been just a fantastic new addition to our congregation. We're thrilled to have this celebration. Again, Mazel Tov from us, from the whole shul, from the whole community. Shishi is next, the 6th Aliyah, page 793. Now we're into chapter 5, verses 1 through 4. Rochelle Pinkovich is our honorary 6th honoree this morning. The beginning of chapter 5 here, we transition to a new section, a new topic. We'll get to see a little bit of it here. 2 ideas. The ideas of purity, focuses for the Kohanim, for the priests, Aharon and his sons and their future and some of their roles. The first thing that we're going to see here has to do with when anyone has a serious form of impurity. And the main categories which were discussed in the last book in Vayikra are someone who gets sara'at, that's skin disease, or someone who has, I'm always very leery of making sure I use the right terms. Abnormal sexual discharges, menstruation, anyone defiled by a corpse. These result in impurity that lasts for 7 days, a full week. And what do you have to do with these people? They have to go outside the camp anywhere in the camp would threaten the sanctity of the Mishkan. And remember, for the Israelites, for Bnei Israel, this is a big deal because they believed that God was dwelling and living amongst them in the Mishkan. So any kind of impurity getting anywhere close, anywhere within the camp, threatened to make God say, I can't stay here, I gotta go. So they took this very seriously and people had to go outside the camp. In light of everything that's been going on for us in Winnipeg and the world in the last 3 months, I'm not sure there's much more to say, but I think we read these verses with a different perspective, a different lens about now knowing what it's like to quarantine and self-isolate and all those kinds of things. This is something that 4,000 years ago our ancestors took very seriously. Obviously it was about something different, right? We talked about the differences between a contagion, something that makes you sick, and impurity, but there are also some overlapping similarities. Page 793, chapter 5, verses 1 through 4. Tamor rocho bat Shaul Kohen umindol lalia hashishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Barak Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim venatan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai a Moshe lemor tzav et bnei Yisrael vishalchu min hamachane kol tzarua v'chol zav v'chol tameh lanafesh mizachar ad nekeva tishalechu el michutz lemachane tishalchum v'lo yitamu et machanehem asher ani shochen b'tocham vayasu chen bnei Yisrael vayishalchu otam el michutz lamachane kasher diber Adonai el Moshe ken asu bnei Yisrael.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yashir Kochech to Rochelle Pinkovich, our honorary 6th honoree. I know that this week Rochelle is also commemorating a very meaningful, important yahrzeit for her grandfather, Isaac Berkowitz. Yashir Kochech again to Rochelle. Our last aliyah is coming up in just a moment, Shvi'i Maftir. Thelma Suris we will call. Rabbi Mas has gone downstairs to get her into our green room so that she may chant the Haftarah coming up in a few minutes. Page 794 for this final reading, chapter 5, verses 5 through 10. Just before we get to it, I wanted to share quickly something from the Midrash. I believe this is in the Etz Chaim Chumash in the commentary, but for those of you who don't have the Etz Chaim Chumash or have a different Chumash, thought this was a little interesting just to kind of share. For the Midrash, the expulsion of diseased Israelites is not a hygienic measure. It imagines many of the Israelites who left Egypt were physically blemished as the result of their hard labor. When they arrived at Har Sinai, they miraculously were made whole. So their physical perfection reflected the integrity of their souls. Thus, the Torah describes all the Israelites as standing at the foot of the mountain, implying none was crippled or handicapped. Hearing the words of God, implying none was deaf. Seeing the thunder and lightning, suggesting none was blind. As they distanced themselves, however, from Har Sinai and began to grumble about the hardships of the journey, the effect of the miracle began to wear off. Their blemished souls began to be reflected in physically blemished bodies. Note, other sages were sensitive to the danger of identifying physical infirmity with spiritual impurity. Just thought that was an interesting idea. There's so many things to talk about when it talks about Revelation and Har Sinai and everything. We hadn't really talked about this, the idea that anyone who had any kind of ailment, and again, think about how could they not? They had been slaves. They had been worked hard. They were all injured in some way. You imagine a mass of people probably in some form or another kind of limping. And yet when they got to Har Sinai, there was this miracle where no one was physically unwell. But then as they kind of went away from Har Sinai, and the part that really resonates with me, and began to grumble, as we know they grumbled a lot against Moshe and against God, this miracle wore off. An interesting idea. I hope you find some value in that teaching as I did, and wanted to share it with you. Again, page 794, verses 5 through 10. Tamoho tova bagedalya v'leah, maftira chizki.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Vorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai al Moshe lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael ish o isha, ki yasu mikol chatot hadam lim'ol mal b'Adonai ve'ashma hanefesh hahi v'hidvadu er chatat. V'hidvadu et chatatam asher asu v'heshiv et hashamo berosho v'chamishito Yosef alav v'natan asher hasham lo v'imein la'ish goel v'hashiv hasham elav hasham hamushav l'Adonai lakohen milvad El HaKippurim asher yechaper bo alav v'chol truma v'chol kodshei v'nei Yisrael asher yakrivu lakohen lo yihye ve'ish et korashav lo yihiyu ish asher yiten lakohen lo yihye.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. You could argue that the most interesting thing of what we read this morning from Parsha Nasso comes in this seventh and final, this concluding aliyah. I just wanted to offer one quick final thought on the verb in verse 7, he shall confess, or the person shall confess, v'hit vadu. This is also in the Etz Chaim, I believe. It's one of these words, in Hebrew we have a reflexive, like lehit palel, to pray. Technically we would translate it as to pray for yourself, or to pray, right? It's a reflexive. They have this in French too. We don't really have this in English, in the verbs, right? So it's another one of these moments where the translation loses a little bit of the power and the flavor of the Hebrew. I'll read for you the note in the Chumash. The reflexive mode in the Hebrew suggests we must confess to ourselves the wrong we have done, rather than go through the motions of an expiation ritual while privately believing we have done nothing wrong. Commentators distinguish between the confession made to cleanse the wrongdoer's soul and the restitution made to restore the stolen property to its rightful owner. A person found guilty must restore that property even if insisting on innocence. To me, the restitution is making it good with the other person. The confession is trying to make it good for yourself. And I think that that's so interesting. You have to confess to yourself. You can't go through the motions just to appease the other person if all the while believing that you actually did nothing wrong. That's a hollow and meaningless confession, and the ritual is completely meaningless as a result. Again, reminding us that in Jewish practice, quite often, kavanah, intention, is the most important thing guiding our thoughts, our actions. A final thought for the Torah reading today. Thank you for following along. You can get ready for the Haftarah, which Thelma will chant for us, page 813, from the book of Judges, Shoftim, chapter 13, verses 2 through 18. 18 will be the last one today. This is a top-notch Haftarah, the story of the miraculous birth of Shimshon, Samson. Why? Mentioned at the top, one of the other topics in this parsha we didn't get to this year, we'll get to next year, is the Nazir, the Nazirite, and all the laws. Arguably most famous Nazir of all time, Samson. So we read about his birth coming up. For now, though, invite you to rise for Hagban Galila, lifting and tying of the scroll, page 813 for the Haftarah. V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe ki Mitzion Tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mi Yerushalayim Ki Mitzion Tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mi Yerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Israel Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Israel B'Kedushato. It's a pleasure to have Thelma logging on. We'll throw to her in just a second. Service this evening is at 6 o'clock with Bonnie and with Bill. If you have a yort site for the 14th day of Sivan or into the 15th day of Sivan. Tomorrow morning with Bill at 9. Tomorrow night with Bonnie at 6. Monday through Friday, our Armenian services for Shachrit are 7:30. Monday through Thursday, we do Mincha Mariv at 6. And we do Kabbalat Shabbat every Friday at 5:30, as well as Shabbat morning every Saturday at 10. Thank you again to everyone who called in and asked for an honor, an aliyah to the Torah, kol kavod, yasher koach, and shir kochech to everyone. While you're celebrating a birthday, an anniversary, commemorating your site, asking for an aliyah is a fantastic way to mark an occasion. And we always welcome people calling during the week and asking for an aliyah, or trying to sign up on Saturday in the morning and giving us their Hebrew name. It's been working great, and we want to keep this going. So if you have an occasion coming up you'd like to mark, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd be thrilled to honor you and call you up virtually for now to the Torah. I think we're ready. Also, I guess it's including names. After the Haftarah, we'll do the Misha Berach for all those who are sick. So if you have names you'd like to add to our list, you can start sending them in now, and we'll compile them. For now, page 813 in the Chumash, it's the book of Judges 13, beginning with verse 2 and ending with verse 18. The story leading up to the miraculous birth of Shimshon, Samson. Thelma Suris, take it away.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar minbiim tovim v'ratza v'divrei hane'emarim bemet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo Israel amo, uvinviei haimet vehatzedek. Vayehi ish echad mitzorah, mimishpachat Hadani, ushemo Manoach, veishto akara velo yalada. Vayare malach Adonai et Aisha, vayomer eleha, hinena at akara velo yaladet, veharit meyaladet ben, meata Isha marina, ve'al tishti yain v'shechar, ve'al tochli kol tameh. Hi nachara ve'yoladet ben, umora lo yale al rosho, ki nazir Elohim, yeh ha'na'ar min habaten, vehu yachel lehoshia et Yisrael miyad haplishtim. Vatabo haisha, vatomer leisha, lemor, ish Elohim ba'elai, umarehu kemare, malach ha'Elohim nora meod, melod she'iltihu emizehu, ve'et shemo lo higid li, bayomer li, hinachara ve'yoladet ben, ve'ata אל תשתי יין ושכר, ואל תאכלי כל טומאה, כי נזיר אלוהים יהיה הנער מן הבטן עד יום מותו. ויתר מנוח אל אדוני ויאמר, בי אדוני איש האלוהים אשר שלחת יבוא נא עוד אלינו ויורנו מה נעשה לנער היולד. וישמע אלוהים בקול מנוח, ויבוא מלאך האלוהים עוד אל האישה, והיא יושבת בשדה, ומנוח אישה אין עמה. ותמהר האישה, ותרוץ ותגד לאישה, ותאמר אליו, הנה נראה אלי האיש אשר בא ויום אלי. ויקום וילך מנוח אחרי אשתו, ויבוא אל האיש ויאמר לו, אתה האיש אשר דיברת אל האישה, ויאמר אני. ויאמר מנוח, אתה יבוא דבריך, מה יהיה משפט הנער ומעשהו. ויאמר מלאך אדוני אל מנוח, מכל אשר אמרתי אל האישה תשמר, מכל אשר יצא מגפן היין לא תאכל, ויין ושכר אל תש, וכל טומאה לא תאכל, כל אשר ציוויתיה תשמור. ויאמר מנוח אל מלאך אדוני, נצרה נעוצך, ונעשה לפניך גידי עזים. ויאמר מלאך אדוני אל מנוח, אם תעצרני לא אוכל בלחמך, ואם תעשה עולה לאדוני תעלנה, כי לא ידע מנוח כי מלאך אדוני הוא. ויאמר מנוח אל מלאך אדוני, מי שמך, כי יבוא דברך וכיבדנוך. ויאמר לו מלאך אדוני, למה זה תשאל לשמו, בהופלי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, בדבר אחד מדבריך, אחור לא ישוב ריקם. כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחם על ציון, כי הבאת חיינו, ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו. ברוך אתה אדוני, ושמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו, ואליהו הנביא עבדך, ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך, במהרה יבוא, ויגל ליבנו, על כיסו לא ישב זר, ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו, כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן דוד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Amen. Indeed. Thelmasuris, Yisher Kochech, Kol Kavod. Fantastic and beautiful rendition of the Haftarah, very special Haftarah for this morning. Thank you so much for offering to do a Haftarah and for delivering this morning. On pretty short notice, actually. Thelma and I only arranged this just a few days ago. She did a very, very excellent job. So thank you again. We'll move ahead in our service. You can trade in your Chumash for the Siddur. We'll go back to the Siddur, the paperback Siddur as we call it, for Shabbat and festivals. And we go to page 34 for the special Misha Beirach for all those whom we know are sick. This morning we are praying for Harav Shmuel ben Bracha, Aviva bat Malka, Yaakov ben Sion ben Miriam, Yaakov Gavriel ben Esther, Daniel ben Sivia, Eliyahu ben Sarah, Esther Leah bat Nachama, Isabella bat Sarah, Pinchas ben Batsheva, Donna Barnson, Sharon bat Golda, Esther bat Leah, Chaya Zahava bat Leah, Achazan Shefer ben Miriam, David Tzvi ben Sarah Pesel, Dina Rachel bat Sarah Esther, Shira Naomi bat Dina Rachel, Aharon Binyamin ben Shir Naomi, Yisrael Chaim ben Shir Naomi, Yitzchak Chaim ben Sarah, Tova Yael bat Dina Rachel, Eliezer Meir ben Tova Yael, Katriel Yosef ben Tova Yael, Leah bat Rachel, Dvorah Gittel bat Leah, Binyamin Pinchas ben Dvorah Gittel, Nachum Le ben Leah, Rina bat Ariella, Yaakov ben Henya, Ben Hurt, Shalom David ben Sarah, Stephen Lee, Atara bat Etel, Moshe Aharon ben Leah, Ariel Neshama bat Sarah, Judy Sipe, Malka bat Esther, Tzvi Aryeh ben Sharna, Leah Sarah bat Sarah, Chana bat Leah Sarah, Leah bat Sarah, Rivka bat Roberta, Beryl Cohn, Devorah bat Galuta, Elokim Pesach ben Esther Pesi, Batya bat Rachel. Rabbi, do you have any other names people have added this morning as our service has gone on for the Misha Berach before we do it? Page 34.
Sheila Streifler,
Sheila Streifler,
Lois Ackerman and Alfie,
Lois Ackerman, Alfie,
Herbert Singer,
Herbert Singer,
Andrew Goldson,
Andrea Goldson,
Yvonne Kaufman,
Yvonne Kaufman,
Tova Batlea.
Tova bat Leah.
Also Sid Williamson, Mishebeira Ahabotenu Mekora Bracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. shebeirach imoteinu v'kol abracha lavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit. And let us say together,
We'll return the Sefer Torah to the Ark. We ask you to rise wherever you are. We're on page 41 in the Siddur. Rabbi Mas, take it away.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרובו.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah,
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
hallelujah.
עץ חיימי למחזיקים בה ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה דרכי נועם בכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. קדש ימינו, קדש ימינו, קדש ימינו כקדם. You may be seated. We prepare ourselves to study a little bit more about this week's Parsha. But you know how it works, right? Before we study Torah, I have a joke for you. And this is about a man who was driving a van and he was taking a group of penguins to the zoo. He was in the middle of a highway, he had a mechanical problem, and he was stuck there. And there was another car who stopped there to offer help. And said, "Sir, can I help you?" And the man with the van said, "Look, I have a big problem here. I had to take all these penguins to the zoo. And I know I'm going to be stuck here for hours. I don't know what to do." And the guy from the car said, don't worry, sir. I'm going to offer myself to take your penguins to the zoo." That was amazing. So the man took the penguins and he went to the zoo. A few hours later, after a mechanic came, repaired all the problems with the van, this man was able to finally make it to the zoo. To his surprise, he couldn't find the penguins or the man anywhere. He was desperate. He started to freak out. Where are the penguins? Nowhere to be found. So he went back into town and he started driving around. And the other were this man walking with the penguins. And then so the guy with the van came to face the other man and said, "What are you doing? I thought we agreed that you were going to take these penguins to the zoo." And the man said, "That's exactly what I did. We stayed there for a couple of hours and we had so much fun, we came into town for ice cream."
I actually kind of like that one, which is rare for your jokes. But that's kind of cute. The zoo in Winnipeg is open, I think, again. So
Yeah,
check it out.
but no penguins. But I guess you can have ice cream there.
We don't have penguins, no.
We used to have it once. There was they were visiting.
Maybe a long time ago.
but it was too cold for them here. Yeah. Well, so I want to talk to you today about just do it yourself. And you see, this is the interesting thing because, well, I guess you read the news. I read news. Sometimes I am watching news on TV or on social media everywhere, and there is no way that you are not aware in one degree to another of all the things that happen in the world this past week. It's actually it was a big reminder to all of us that we are living on a less than perfect world. We still have so much to do to make this world a better world. A world where we can all coexist with each other. A world where we can get rid of any traces of racism and so many other things. But you see, this is what happened. And I understand we are living difficult times, but it's easy whenever we see this kind of overwhelming news. It's easy to fall into a blaming game. It's easy to start pointing fingers at others. It's easy to go into rants on social media. It is easy to walk around angry at everybody. That's the easy way. It's something that actually I would almost say that it comes naturally to each one of us. But I believe that it should be a better way to experience life than going around with this level of anger each time that we feel overwhelmed from things that happen around us. And yes, we have so many things to do to make this world a better world. But where to start? What is the starting point to start healing the world? But I believe this week's Parsha, it has the perfect message in the times like this to help us, to inspire us, to keep moving forward with renewed strength and with a spirit of hope. You see, this week's Parsha brings a message of blessing and inspiration. So many things that we read this week's Parsha. For starters, as Rabbi Matthew mentioned before, this message of how important is each individual. Yes, we talk about census, where we count numbers, but how this week's Parsha takes its time to recognize each individual, to let us know how important and how valuable every single human life is in this world. And this is something that we have to remember all the time. This is something that we have to get it, but at the same time we have to be sure that we teach this message to the next generation. We, as parents, teachers, rabbis, co-workers, whatever we are, we have the obligation to first get it ourselves. We have to understand that, and then we are going to be qualified to show that to other people. Indeed, we have to do that. It had to be in that order. First, we have to get it, and then, and only then, through our lives, through our example, then we can show the world how each life is equally important and how every individual, regardless of race, religion, etc., is also important. So there are certain things that we have to take the responsibility to teach to the next generation. You see, in this week, we read about the Levites and all the things that they have to do at the time of the temple. Remember, I shouldn't say temple, I should say the tabernacle. In those days, they didn't really have a temple in a fixed place. And remember, there were 40 years that they were going from one place or another, so they have to carry all the elements of that tabernacle from one place to another. And there were 3 families that they were responsible for carrying all these things. And the 3 families were Gershon, Merari, and Kehat. And each one of them had a specific task. For example, we're going to read that Gershon has the responsibility to move from one place to another the tapestries, the veils, the curtains, the walls, stuff like that. Then you have the family of Merari, that they were in charge to move the poles, the structures, the beams, all that kind of stuff. And then you have the family of Kehat, and their task was to move from one place to another the holy things of the temple, of the tabernacle, like the menorah and so forth. Now, but this is the interesting thing, because eventually the Torah is going to teach us what kind of help they got to fulfill their tasks. So it's going to say that to the family of Gershon, to move all this, the veils, the curtains, etc., they gave them carts and oxen. To the family of Merari, to move the poles, the beams, and the structures, they gave carts and oxen. But that the family of Kehat, the one who has to move from one place to another, the holy things, they got nothing. And the Torah eventually is going to say that they have the obligation to carry those holy things upon their shoulders. What is the message there? I think this is amazing, because there are certain things in life that we can delegate, like the poles, the beams, the veils, the curtains. Fine, use carts to move things, to move the thing from one place to another. But the holy things, they are things that you cannot delegate. You have to do it yourself. And this is something very important. But first you have to ask yourself the following question. What are the holy things in your lives? Because we all know that there are certain things in our lives that we can easily delegate in other people. But there are certain things that we cannot. If we want to be sure that those holy things remain intact, that they will make it to the next place, we have to take the responsibility ourselves to be sure that that is happening in a proper way. So I believe that one of the big problems that we have in these days with racism, with hate and many other things, is a big failure of generation of parents that actually delegated the teaching of values to other people. They rely on TV, they rely on schools, and they rely on so many other things, which I believe to teach your children about values, to teach your children about the value of a human life is something that you cannot delegate. You need to have that conversation first with yourself and then with your children without relying on anybody else. Because what happens is sometimes when we delegate, sometimes we know by experience that whoever has a responsibility to do those things might fail. And then, yes, if it's something accessory, that is something that is not fundamental, that's not a big deal. But there is something important, like teaching values. We cannot afford to fail into teaching the next generation the importance of living a life with values. This is the thing. So I believe that we have to learn to take those responsibilities among us. And we have to teach our children the importance of every life. See, this week's parsha also is talking about the Birkat Kohanim, the blessing that the priest used to say over the Israelites. And let me read it for you because it's beautiful. It says, "May God bless you and protect you. May God show you favor and be gracious to you. May God show you kindness and grant you peace." Now, the interesting thing about it is the line before the Birkat Kohanim, where it says, God said to Moshe, to Moses, "Ko tevarech et bnei Israel." This way you should bless the people of Israel. But I read a beautiful Hasidic teaching about the word ko, that we usually translate as this way or so shall you bless. This beautiful teaching says that the word ko means the way they are. Meaning that you have to find ways to bless everybody the way they are. The big problem we have, and that's why we discriminate, is we always expect something to happen before we can give a blessing to somebody else. And the Torah is teaching us here that we should learn to be able to bless others the way they are, instead of trying to change them before they are, they could be blessed. That's a big teaching that we have to learn, because that's where we fail. So once we learn that, after we learn that we should be able to bless everybody, regardless where they are in life, after you get that, then and only then you will be able to teach that to your children, and then you can start healing the world one person at a time. Because Birkat Kohanim was giving in the singular, and usually prayers are plural, but this one is a singular. Just as a reminder that this is something that you should find in every single individual. And once you are able to bless every single individual, then and only then, as the Birkat Kohanim says at the end, we can finally bring peace to the world. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Anibal. Yasher Koach. You ready to lead us in Aleinu as we conclude our service?
Maybe.
Page 44, wherever you are, we invite you to rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם.
אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים
לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים.
הוא אלוהינו אמת מלכנו ופסולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל,
ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד,
ושמו
אחד, ושמו Mourner's Kaddish is on page 46. We invite everyone to remain standing. This week we mourn the passing of Yaakov Fishberg and offer our heartfelt sympathy to Helen Fishberg, Valerie Fishberg, and Michael Fishberg. We extend our condolences to families who are still in the first month of losing a loved one, to the families of Edith Osterman and Susan Laurie Halpin Klein. This week at Congregation Shared Zedek we commemorate the Yortzeitin of Rose Ripp, mother of Morley Ripp, Alan Stern, husband of Donnie Stern, Pam Zentner, daughter of Lillian Zentner and mother of Jonah Posner, Sergei Igolnikov, father of Alina Lakhchev, and Isaac Berkowitz, grandfather of Rochelle Pinkovich, all of blessed memory. Again, on page 46, we rise for the Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayichon uvyomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael v'agalal v'zman kari v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam ulamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal. Shemei dekudsha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you to my partner, Rabbi Anibal, who's got a much-deserved week off coming, starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
So don't try and contact him. Let him have some peace and quiet and a little bit of a break.
Which means for all my Torah L'chaim followers, it's not going to be a class this week. Sorry about that.
And it means the next Shabbat, I have the honor of doing the Dvar Torah. So I will try and match what you did today. Definitely not.
Why not?
I don't do jokes as a structured thing. You know that. We talked about this.
Well, but thank you for your collaboration, all the beautiful teaching for the Torah.
It was good today. I mean, it's good every week. Body, beautiful.
And if you have a chance, we are on YouTube, on Facebook. Please be sure to subscribe. And also, if you subscribe, remember to hit the bell there. You will see it, so you can get notified every time we go live. Remember to check our messages. Rabbi Leibel uploaded 2 wonderful messages this week. You can replay them on Facebook or YouTube. They're still there.
And you had your song from the concert, right?
And the concert, it's lots of people replaying the
Sure,
concert.
of course. The music ones. That's great.
Very nice. So
I thought that was cool when you were doing the concert and you were in your basement, and then all of a sudden you were standing right here.
But I don't know if you noticed, I was wearing the same shirt.
Of course I noticed you were wearing the same shirt. I thought that was hilarious. It's like you snap your finger and you're in a different place. So it was funny.
Yeah. Glad you caught it.
That was a great shirt too. What was that? Salmon. Pink salmon. That's a good color. Almost always when we first met, you used to wear at least bright ties, but you've been all black for like you're a member of the New Zealand rugby team.
Okay, no comment.
They just wear all.
Thank you all for
black
your
on.
wonderful messages. And again, thank you for inviting us into your homes. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully one day soon we are all going to be able to be together in person. Let's finish with our service. Adon Olam.
Which one?
Let's do a Zim.
Oh yes, sure. That would be great.
I like this one because you can repeat after us. Page 47. Adon Olam asher malach בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה ותפארה אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא והוא אחד ואין שני להמשילו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא וחפצו כל
אזי מלך שמו נקרא.
והוא אלי,
והוא אלי,
וחי גואלי,
וחי גואלי,
בצור חבלי,
בצור חבלי,
בצרה,
בצרה,
והוא ניסי
שיא ומנוס לי, מן הכוסי ביום אקרא. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא.
Last one. בידו,
בידו,
הפקיד רוחי,
הפקיד רוחי,
בהתישן,
תישן
בעירה,
בעירה, ועם רוחי גבייתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא וחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא.
Shabbat Shalom ומבורך everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you for being there. Stay safe. Hope to see you soon.
Terry from New York says classic Hebrew school melody.
Okay. Don't miss the Havdalah tonight. We have a surprise that we put together with Rina. Put this video together.
Did you?
It's a social distancing
Oh,
Havdalah. Let's see. Then send me a message to let me know what you think about the experiments that we did. It's going to go tonight after sundown, so stay tuned. Or watch it tomorrow morning if you go to bed early like me.